All right, guys, so today we have two different encounters with two different chads, I guess you could say. And all I have to say about that is that holding W is a viable strategy and it works really well against most players in Tarkov. But sometimes when you're holding W, people aren't actually running from you. They're just getting a more advantageous position, or they're letting you kill yourself, right? Hopefully you guys enjoy the video and the commentary, and we'll see you guys in raid. Now we originally hear this guy running up through the back, so we wait to ambush. Now we immediately start taking fire here, and we lay down suppression fire so that we can relocate to a much safer position to kill this player from. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Because I'm you're not, and you're gonna make fun of me, so we can't be friends.
Oh, I wouldn't do that, dude. That's rude. So what he's gonna do here is he's gonna push up. He's gonna try to wall bang us through this door here. Now, it's pretty common for players like this to throw nades to get you to force your movement. And we're pretty safe right here. We're just waiting for him to make a mistake. We don't have to do anything. If he wants to kill, he has to push us or expose himself. We're waiting for him to push down the hallway a little bit, then we're going to push out and point fire him. GG's, buddy. Always clear through. Now in this video, we're minding our own business, looting, and then a three-man comes into our building. So we set up to be able to ambush them. Now one thing I wish I would have done different here is single fired. Because we would have killed him a lot easier. Instead of wasting all this BP. So now we're waiting for his friends to push up. We're going to see what happens. And based off of what they do, we're going to work off of that. Now these guys are throwing nades, and this is perfect for us. It's going to help mask our movement and allow us to push to the roof. The guy from outside threw a nade up top as well. We're clearing just in case. Waiting for the push. They're still below us. They're going to be throwing grenades to try to force movement. And it's not going to work because we're on the roof. So we know there's two more. They're at least in their 40s or mid-30s because they have tan ULACs. Budget helmet, I guess you call it. Now you're probably wondering, why am I analyzing the armor they're wearing? Why does that matter? Well, by me assuming that they're in their 30s to 40s, that means that they have and or they should have decent, weapons and ammo and gear, right? At least enough to pen level 4. So my helmet will be defeated if we get into a face-to-face fight but I don't think that my chest armor will be a problem in this engagement. So we're trying to figure out what our strengths and weaknesses are. We know we're outnumbered, so we're going to take our time. We're going to let these guys make mistakes. Pre-firing now. They're using AKs as well, I think. One of them is. I don't know what the other gun is. Unfortunately, this nade is just a little too short. Because that would have been a guaranteed kill right there. So what you're seeing us do is we're providing suppression fire. We're pushing the enemy back. We're trying to keep them from gaining a foothold. We're in full control of the situation at all times. And we're throwing this nade to push them back even more. Now, one thing that's important to do, especially as a solo player, is we're playing scenarios in our head. Like, what we're going to talk about in this next portion is what I think they're going to do, what good players would do, actually, and how I'm going to counter them, right? Now, good players would split push. Reason being is they know there's one of me and there's two of them. So what they could have done, which could have been very successful if they wanted to get rid of me and gain a foothold up top, they could have pushed up the stairwell, the emergency exit, and then up the main building stairwell at the same time. And it would have caused me to have to choose one to kill or the other. Now, realistically, what ends up happening when people do this is if they don't time it correctly, then it ends up being one gets up first, that one dies, and then I'm able to turn and look at whoever the survivor is and kill that person. So what these guys aren't doing is they're not doing controlled chaos. What they were doing prior to this is they were throwing grenades and they were shooting rounds and they were trying to force movement and scare a player into moving, and by pre-firing, hoping they could kill someone that could be in a corner, right? That's not going to work if they have no idea where I am, right? So that's what we're going to be talking about in this next portion here. Me pre-gaming what could be the inevitable ending to the story. They're going to split push. One's going to come up while the other one comes up this way, right? I guarantee that's going to happen. So we're going to hear metal. Then this guy's going to push too. And then we're going to engage this guy first, hopefully downing him, and then killing the next one. That's the plan. We'll see if it happens. They're waiting for me to try to run down the other side, I think. Oh, shit, we're out of water. So we're running out of water, so we got to move back to our backpack. We're going to go over here. We're going to close this door. We're going to chat a little bit, let them know we're not afraid of them. We're also going to pie this doorway. What's up, dude? Which basically means we're clearing
What's up, dude?
without giving them too much of us in the fatal funnel, which is the doorway.
I'm sorry, it's not camping, it's playing smart. You're a 3-man, dude. I'm not stupid. I mean, if you want to grab your boy's shit and leave, you can. I don't give a shit. Because, you know, I'm not here for gear. My stash is pretty full.
So what they're trying to do is they're trying to bait me.
I can't hear you
Angry.
down there.
Get me to push them, right? That's what the chat is for there. They want me to give up the advantage so that they can win the fight. And we're not willing to do that. So right here, what we're going to try to do is bait them. You want to see how they respond? Is jumping on the metal here. This tells me these guys are probably only a wipe or two in. So they've never probably seen someone do this before. We're listening. We're waiting to see if they push out. If they push out, then we kill them, right? So now we hear them running back, so they're investigating. And what we're going to do is we're going to wait until this person gets anxious and runs off to go investigate somewhere else. Then we'll drop down, kill if needed, and leave. Super simple. We don't need their gear. We're just here for quests. Now this is an older trick from lots of wipes ago. A lot of new players have no idea this is something you can do. The reason we dropped our bag is so we didn't die when we dropped down. They are investigating. What we're going to try to do is go inside and get to a more advantageous position. If I didn't leave my CMS kit in the bag, we would have full healed and killed both of these guys. So what we're doing now is we're waiting to heal this bleed until we don't hear any more movement. Also keep in mind that when your legs are broken or blacked, you make a lot of noise. We're trying to avoid that. Even with slow walking, it's still loud noise. We're listening. We're just going to slowly move in. I haven't figured out that I left my CMS kit in the bag. Feels bad. Now as we're walking in, we're listening for footsteps. And this guy's running. Wood tells us he could be right in front of us or upstairs. Maybe he was waiting for us to come down the emergency exit stairs. Now the reason we're scanning the stairwells is because if he does come down, we want to make sure that we get shots on him. We need to hurt him. And in order for us to win this firefight, we have to have the element of surprise.
Well, now we have to kill him because my bag's on the roof. Rip. Or did we pick it back up? I don't think we did.
Now the reason we haven't checked yet is because when you go into your inventory, it makes a lot of noise as well. We're trying to keep that element of surprise if we can.
Oh, my CMS kit's up there.
Now we basically are propitoling because we might actually have to leave early. Based off the sounds we're hearing, we know he's in this general vicinity. We just don't know what floor he's on. So soon we're going to have to either make the decision to push through and just leave or fight.
I don't know if he's first floor. How much time we got left? 15 minutes. If this guy, if they're gonna leave soon, hands down. GG's, buddy.
Oh. Shit. Yes. Yeah.